Hi, everyone. I'm Eccleton Richard, centrally assigned principal for the LC3 Virtual School. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and recognize the amazing work that's gone into the creation of the Virtual School Digital Tools Showcase. This project was led by our four global competency centrally assigned principals and 11 vice principals who acted as facilitators for over 70 TDSB teachers in creating a digital showcase that was available for the entire TDSB during Education Week. Seven teams worked in a truly 21st century model and collaborative way with a focus on highlighting the creativity, innovation, and ingenuity of the teaching staff of the virtual school. It was truly a pleasure and a labor of love to help with this TDSB team to create an authentic opportunity for teachers to work together, and we are sure that the site will continue to be a valuable resource for teachers going forward. Please take a moment to listen to the incredibly positive feedback that was shared by the staff involved in this project. Take care.
I feel so fortunate to have been a part of this very exciting work. I've learned so much from working with such an inspiring group of educators. They've done such a fantastic job highlighting and showcasing all the work that's been happening throughout the virtual school.
I'm really looking forward to our story writing in French and getting creative with it, including adding the other grade 7 class to make a giant adventure story. Super excited to start cooking with Madame and learning new recipes I can make on my own in French. J'ai hâte de commencer.
One thing I found really neat about being part of the virtual school showcase was just bouncing ideas off of other educators that were really excited as well. We were all learning tech, we're all in this together, and just being able to share with each other and see what each other is doing has been a resource that I haven't felt I could access just because I felt so alone in virtual school. So it was really neat to be able to see what other people are doing and try some of those things too. Thank you.
I really enjoyed collaborating with other teachers on the digital showcase project. I think that it was a wonderful way to see all of the really innovative things that educators have come up with to problem solve, a lot of the challenges that came across um, in virtual school for many of us. So it was a really wonderful experience, and I'm really happy that I had the opportunity. Thank you very much.
This year was a huge change for us all. It was a whole different encounter, something we're all inexperienced in. I thought learning at home was going to be impossible. So as the year went by, I started to realize how many tools and online facilities there were, such as Google Classroom, Knowledge Hook, Kahoot, Mastagon, which made learning not just effortless, but much more interesting. Special thanks to all the teachers out there for teaching, helping us grasp knowledge, and making this year possible. This is definitely a memory worth remembering and never forgetting.
Virtual school this year has really allowed me to combine my love for technology with my passion for teaching. Looking back and reflecting at where I started back in September, using my phone as a document camera to show off a whiteboard versus where I am now using tools such as Jamboard to have students be engaged and interact with the lesson in real time. I think virtual school has definitely made me reflect on my pedagogy and dive deeper into the G Suite tools that I thought I was proficient in. It really humbled me and made me reflect and learn how to use those tools better to deliver curriculum. It also made me think and refine my assignments and lessons to students and really think about what is the purpose behind this lesson and what do I really want my students to learn? What is the real learning goal here? What this virtual showcase should show you is that educators are people who are innovative and they persevere. This year we were able to really eliminate the distance between us and students by using various virtual tools to ensure that our students are learning and they are growing as a 21st century learner. Their voices were still heard through various apps and tools that we used and implemented in our classroom. And these new tools and new things that we've learned and new pedagogy that we've developed are things that we can now take back with us when we return to a bricks and mortar school and really apply what we have learned in this year while making history.
Hi, I'm Carmen Way from LC3, and I'm ecstatic to be a part of the Digital Showcase team. One word I would use to describe my experience is empowering. This year has been a year of constant problem solving and continuous learning. The Digital Showcase is exactly what we needed as educators to consolidate our learning after learning so much in such little time, and also to continue to support one another after we've been through so much together. So glad to be a part of the team.
Hello, my name is Chris Demokopoulos, and I'm the Grade 5 Vice Principal for LC2VS TDSB. I had the opportunity to work together with 6 Grade 5 teachers who contributed amazing work to our TDSB Virtual School Digital Tools Innovation Showcase. Those inspiring digital leaders are Maduri Arasaratham, Kasia Balzac, Sean Ogle, Sarah Milford Warren, Valia Rensalu, and Patrick Williamson. Please do visit our website. It is still live.
One of my favorite things I have done in French class virtually is Flipgrid. Flipgrid has been a really useful tool this year. For people who don't like speaking live in front of the class, they get a chance to express their feelings in a variety of ways and creatively edit them with stickers, doodles, different fonts, and so much more. J'aime beaucoup Flipgrid.
Bonjour chers collègues, je m'appelle Nazjata Ismail et j'enseigne virtuellement la 2e année en immersion. J'ai récemment travaillé avec une équipe de Virtual School Digital Tools Innovation Showcase. Voici mon expérience lors de cette initiative. J'ai fait la connaissance de nouveaux logiciels et pu contribuer pour l'immersion française. J'ai pu élargir mon réseau collaboratif de leaders et avoir de nouvelles idées innovatrices. Nous nous sommes soutenus mutuellement et avons appris de l'un l'autre. J'espère que vous pourrez bénéficier de notre partage et de nos expériences. Merci.
Bonjour. My favorite part of this virtual school year in French would be the creative assignments we get every day and the fun ways we learn to complete them online. From how to place a restaurant order politely to creating posters, fundraising for a good cause, and everything in between. The activities are something I look forward to every morning. We found a way to have fun, stay mentally healthy, and sharpen French skills at the same time, especially during this time where things are different from normal. J'ai hâte de participer avec mes amis.
Hi, Michelle. It's so great to see you again. How are things going? Hoping you're well. It's been really great working with you as a part of the Digital Marketplace Showcase. So I want you to just talk to me about the opportunities you had to collaborate and to network with the others. What was that like? Talk to me about your experience.
Absolutely, Oliver. I'd be more than happy to talk about that. This experience was an absolutely fabulous experience. Not only did we have the opportunity to share resources with each other, but we also developed new resources to share with colleagues in all the different learning centers. It certainly helped me feel more connected within the digital space and feel more as part of a community.
Hey, Chris, how's it going? It was great really getting to work with you too. You know, this was such an awesome opportunity for us to be able to collaborate and to connect with others. So, you know, Being a part of this project, can you talk to me about your areas of personal growth? What were the new things that happened, or areas where you might have been challenged at first, but you had the opportunity to grow?
I wanted to be a part of this project because I wanted to have the opportunity to learn from my fellow colleagues and see what other people have been doing in the virtual school. I also wanted to share some of the things that I've come up with myself to help my class. I really appreciated the opportunity to collaborate with other teachers in the virtual school. So this allowed me to further refine my practice both in person and virtual. And going forward, I hope to continue.
Hey, Sharon. I can tell just by the work that you had put up that you really, really have a passion for digital learning and for the tools that we were able to explore and to share with our staff, those who visited our website, our site, and got a chance to see the work that's been happening in the virtual school. So talk to me about how you think tech tools help our students in their learning as they're learning.
Hi, Lever. Nice to speak with you again. Yeah, this whole experience has really helped me to reflect on this year and the huge growth in students' comfort and abilities in using digital tools, as well as their critical thinking. With all this daily practice, it's now become a habit, and the kids are already thinking of ways to be more efficient, to connect with others, to collaborate, and to move their thinking outside of the classroom. It's not just what they can do with the tech, but also the accessibility to content is amazing. I know they've been using tech in previous years, and this year just continues to build on their repertoire of tools and also ways of thinking through the incorporation of STEM, global perspectives, social justice. It all together adds to their lifelong learning skills. So yeah, through the intentional use of digital tools, students' learning has definitely been enriched. When I hear things like, I use the talk to text tool, here, I'll share my screen, or I'm really good at presentations. Or they'll say, why don't we use the whiteboard? Why don't we invite them to a Zoom call? It's like second nature to them now. And even researching. Recently, our virtual tour of the Amazon fulfillment centers, someone had typed in the chat, this is how much Jeff Bezos makes in an hour. I just researched that. So it's nice, students are thinking of their place in the world, the positions they take, and their impact on society. And using these digital tools improves the variety of ways they can engage, share their learning, and show their understanding. It really helps in making their thinking visible.
Hey, Ian. Oh my gosh, you were such an amazing part of this project. Thank you so much for everything that you did. It was so amazing. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. So, what do we bring from here into our bricks and mortars? How do we support some of the work that can now happen when we're out of the virtual school environment and we're now back into our buildings? What do you think you can bring with that from what you've experienced, learned, and gained through this project?
Thanks so much, Aliva, for saying that. And I just want to say a big thank you to you and everyone else on the team. This was really a highlight of my year to work with this fantastic group of educators. Now, shifting it to your question of what does this look like back in a brick and mortar setting? What have I learned that I can bring back there? I'm just going to kind of not be specific and give a kind of a general overview. For me, the biggest thing is a change in mindset and a forced creativity. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm going to speak only for myself, but when I was teaching in person, I found a routine that worked, certain lessons that worked, and a delivery method that, there was a lot of repetition year in, year out. Having then shifted to a virtual setting this year where I didn't have resources to meet all of my needs, I didn't have experience in this setting to deliver content, I was forced to get out of my comfort zone. I was forced to design really unique ways to access curriculum for my students, and I was forced to do it in a manner that made them want to come to school every day and made them want to do the work. So that forced creativity, that interest in finding new and unique things, I think that's the single biggest thing for me. That's what I'm going to bring back to brick and mortar, because you know what, it was easy to do things in a repetitive manner that was simple for me, but it didn't really allow the creativity and the interests of my students to flourish, I feel, as much as some of the different lessons and units that I've been able to do here in virtual school.
Amazing. To the amazing 7 and 8 team, I just want to say it has been a pleasure working with every each and every one of you. Thank you so much for broadening my learning and the learning of others. This has been an awesome experience. I wish you all the best. Thanks.
There are many global competencies that were achieved from this project. The ability to collaborate with like-minded individuals who are dedicated to finding innovative ways to teach virtual school is what drew me in. The creativity to draw from our strengths encouraged all of us to stay, and to communicate and to think critically allowed us to grow. How do you take all of your existing teaching pedagogy frameworks and present it on a page in a coherent way? It was important for us to have leadership that encouraged us to think deeply about transformative learning and what that looks like. We took inspiration from existing frameworks and TDSB's vision for learning to co-create a visual of how digital tools are integrated in equity work, achievement, and well-being. In doing this project, we are what the TDSB vision is. So thank you.
Hello! Here's what Grade 6 has to say about their experience with Minecraft education.
It was fun working together.
I found it really exciting.
It was an engaging way to learn. I learned how to solve problems critically. It was an amazing experience for me.
Minecraft made a big impact on my learning this year. Time to celebrate.
Hi everybody. I just wanted to take a moment to share a little bit about my experience with working on the Virtual Schools Digital Tools Innovation Showcase. It truly was a remarkable experience as I had the opportunity to work with teachers and administrators to collaborate and share ideas about best practices for using digital tools in a virtual classroom. And it also provided an opportunity for my students to showcase their best work.
For me, the Digital Tools Innovation Project was an amazing experience. My learning curve accelerated from where it was in the fall to where it is now. And it was an amazing opportunity for me to collaborate with colleagues and share best practices and to showcase all the amazing things our students are doing using the digital platform while embedding CRRP, global competencies, and the SAMR model in ways that we have never imagined. It was an amazing experience. Loved it.
I continue to be totally amazed by how a group of highly motivated and talented digital lead teachers was able to come together in a relatively short period of time and effectively collaborate in order to showcase all of the wonderful teaching and learning that continues to take place in the virtual schools. Thank you a million, Aliva Baker, for your co-facilitation. And congratulations to the grade 7 and 8 team, Sarah Zubair, Michael Allentoff, Alistair Gionanga, Adam Gerlings, Charles Gordon, Chris Matt, Ian McCauley, Sharon Mittal, Omar Murji, and Michelle Pomeroy. Well done, team.
One of my favorite things about online school in French is the games. They are fun, engaging, and very interactive. They bring something new and fun to the class while also helping us strengthen our French skills. Games like Kahoot and Bamboozle, for example, aren't boring or repetitive, and are always very fun to play. J'ai hâte de jouer.
Now it's easy because my teacher made it easy for me. I also made a lot of virtual friends and played Minecraft with my class, which I never thought would be so fun and so cool. I also learned a lot of tools, websites that helped me for school, like Knowledge Hook for math, and Google Meets for the meets, and Google Sites that you can do for math and presentations. And I never knew this because of virtual school, but I also didn't know this when my teacher told me about these websites and stuff, so all thanks to my teacher and my virtual classmates.